State Governor BALLO signs into law 2023 appropriation bill of 172 billion naira. OGUN State Governor Prince Dapo Abiodun signs into law the state's 2023 appropriation bill of over 472 billion naira. LULA da Silva sworn in as the new president of Brazil for the third time in highest office, promises to rebuild the nation. Anthony Joshua reveals that he would like to go into acting after his retirement from boxing. And this is the MLC TV News Hour, reaching you live from the city of Lokoja, the confluent state of Nigeria. I am Joshua Adinoy, welcoming you on board. KOGI State Governor BALLO has signed into law the 2023 appropriation bill of 172 billion naira. Assenting to the bill, tagged Budget of Transformation at the Government House, Lokoja, the governor assured that government would ensure full implementation of the budget for the benefit of the people of the state in line with the available resources. Governor Bello applauded the harmony between the three arms of government in the state, stressing that his administration would continue to strengthen the synergy with the legislative arm to deliver more people-oriented projects. He also ordered the recall of suspended members of the KOGI State House of Assembly. Our reporter has the rest of the story.
The 2023 appropriation bill tagged Budget of Transformation was signed into law at the ESCO Hall of the Government House, Lokoja. Governor Bello assured the Assembly that his administration would ensure full implementation of the budget in line with available resources.
29th of December 2022, myself, the government and people of KOGI State received President Muhammadu Buhari, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He came, he saw, and he believed. These were our promises, and these were our promises kept. Myself, the KOGI State House of Assembly, and my officers promised the people of KOGI State that we shall ensure that the resources of KOGI State will work for the entirety of the people of KOGI State. And Mr. President believed. We will continue to build estates that will be unequaled in all ramifications. This is a budget that we shall continue to abide by. It shall guide us for what we've been able to achieve and what we shall continue to achieve.
The governor reiterated that the All Progressives Congress APC in KOGI would work to ensure the success of all its candidates in the 2023 general election and sought unity among party leaders.
I urge all of us to work as brothers and sisters. We must be united. We must be one. We couldn't have achieved all these successes in disunity. Elections are here. We have 100% House of Assembly for our party, the All Progressives Congress. And I am confident that we are going to have every elective positions 100% in the next general election. We work in harmony with those that have secured the tickets. You are relevant today because APC is in government. You can only be relevant if APC continue to be in government and serve the people. You cannot be a member of a ruling party or a governing party and think you want to work with opposition and ever be relevant. It's not possible.
He further emphasized that government would continue to tackle crime and criminality to safeguard the lives and property of people in the state. Governor Bello ordered the recall of suspended State Assembly members.
I thank the principal officers for their due diligence and other members of KOGI State House of Assembly for your patriotism and serving the people of KOGI State. Not many of you could make the ticket and return back to the House of Assembly, but I can assure you that this is a family we have built and we will continue to live as a family. For those who may have erred in just immediate past, I forgive them. And I urge the House to recall them back. We will continue to build a very solid foundation.
Speaker of KOGI State House of Assembly, Matthew Kolawole, while presenting the bill for the governor's assent, said that the 7th Assembly had been committed to its legislative duties, owing to the support from the state governor. Kolawole stressed that the 2023 proposed budget had been successfully considered by the Assembly and duly passed for signing.
The budget we are presenting today will remain immemorable to all of us as a member of KOGI State House of Assembly, that we are performing our last budget function. Excellency, we won't forget so soon your commitment to the House of Assembly since inception of your administration. We appreciate you. Also, Your Excellency, this year's budget has been successfully looked into by the House. The committees, various agencies, they engage themselves to look into the budget. And at the end of the day, we have a balanced budget, both recurrent revenue and capital receipts, all together as a balanced budget of 172,090,787,292 naira only as the budget for 2023.
The KOGI State Commissioner for Finance, Budget and Economic Planning, Asiwaju Asiru Idris, noted that the administration had always ensured transparency and accountability in budget implementation.
We continue to appreciate him for ensuring that we have a transparent budget. We continue to appreciate him for ensuring that we have value for money for all the projects we are doing that has earned us accolades around the nation, which the President confirmed. We continue to thank him for ensuring that our budget has been a smart one that has earned us award from reputable organizations, including the World Bank.
He said the administration of Yahya Bello would deliver far-reaching programs and projects in the state. Khadijat Mohammed, reporting for MLC TV.
KOGI State Governor Yahya Bello has assured that the year 2023 holds great hope for the nation Nigeria and her people. Governor Bello, in his 2023 New Year message, explained that over the last 7 years of his New Direction administration, he has ensured that KOGI State is firmly set on a trajectory that would see her emerge prosperous and enviable among states in the country. He extended his wishes for a great year to Nigerians, particularly KOGI citizens, as he scored his administration high in performance. He said in January 2016, when he took over, KOGI State was likely not on the list of choice places to live and do businesses, noting that his administration offers levels of security, unity, and prosperity that many have found attractive, hence the influx of new people into the state, which was widely reported by both local and international media. The governor said that President Muhammadu Buhari's visit to the state to commission some of the legacy projects built under his leadership was significant, saying that Nigerians are now aware that the state offers them some functional alternatives to one or two medical, educational, and other services which improve citizens' standard of living. He reminded Nigerians that 2023 was a year of pivotal election, especially the president and vice president of the country. Governor Bello instructed citizens who are yet to collect their permanent voters' cards to do so, insisting that under the All Progressives Congress (APC) as governing party, elections had become progressively credible and free from manipulation. The governor canvassed support from Nigerians for the ticket of the APC for presidency, insisting that Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his running mate, Kashim Shettima, had the proven track record to lead the country, build on the successes of the current administration, and correct any lapses. KOGI State Commissioner for Information and Communications, Kingsley Fanwo, has felicitated with the staff of the ministry and its parastatals on the celebration of Christmas and New Year festivals. Fanwo, in a chat with journalists while delivering his New Year message to the people, called on all staff to see the celebration as the avenue to appreciate God for his protection and provisions in all ramifications, charging all staff to continue to work assiduously and do more in projecting the achievements of the administration of Governor Yahya Bello to the rest of the world. He congratulated Governor Bello on the recent visit of President Muhammadu Buhari to Kogi State to commission several legacy projects, especially the Reference Hospital in Okene, the Confluence University of Science and Technology, Osara, Agasa, Upogoro, Checkpoint Roads, the ultra-modern flyover in Lokoja, as well as the President Muhammadu Buhari Civic Center, among others. The commissioner described the activity as another feather to GYB's cap of several achievements in his quest to deliver quality and world-standard dividends of democracy to the good people of the Confluence State. Fanwo enjoined the staff to see the Yuletide as a period of sober reflections on how to improve on their performance, calling on them to inculcate the principle of giving as an appreciation for God's provision and benevolence to humanity. He prayed to God to console the bereaved families in the past year and to ensure that the blessings of all staff be permanent. While wishing the staff happy celebrations, the commissioner charged them to be positive and continue to accord their unflinching support to the present administration of Governor Bello. The tight security, peace and tranquility enjoined in Kogi Central have been described as the reason for the large turnout of people returning home to celebrate the festive season with their family and friends. The Uhi of Okene, His Royal Highness Isa Maman Okatahi, made the assertion in an interview with a correspondent of MLC TV at his palace in Okene. He noted that Kogi Central have been a beehive of activities since the festive season began, noting that people take pleasure in returning home to celebrate as a result of the existing peace in the state. The traditional ruler praised Governor Yahya Bello for his efforts at ensuring adequate security in the state, describing him as a man with the interest of the people at heart.
We are witnessing this mammoth turnout more than other years in the past because where there is no security, there can be no peace. And remember that in Ibrahim and in Okene here, in the Central Senatorial District here, we have about 9 states passing through Okene. And to have and enjoy the peace we are now enjoying, I have every cause to express my gratitude to His Excellency Governor Yahya Bello, who put security apparatus, for us to be able to enjoy this festival. They have come to see, because seeing is believing, the development in our land within the short period, and his illustrious son of us, that is the governor of Kogi State, a lot of wonders he has done in our land in terms of development. The reference hospital is a sightseeing. the good roads we now enjoy is part of it. Then the ancestral traditional house we are going to have now, it's another one. So they have activities to see and be pleased to our ancestors that God has actually come to remember us as a nation this time around, which we have never enjoyed in the past administrations.
He also commended the people for coexisting peacefully, praying for a continuous peace in the state. Ogun State Governor Prince Dapo Abiodun has signed into law the state's 2023 appropriation bill of over 472 billion naira. Abiodun said he would ensure full implementation of all the items on the bill to sustain the momentum of building the future together agenda of his administration. He said the budget is a reflection of what the people of Ogun State want, assuring them that on the government's part, they will ensure the implementation of the budget. Governor Dapo Abiodun said through the budget, the people will enjoy the full dividends of democracy and thanked the Speaker and members of the House of Assembly for their diligence, which culminated in the passage of the budget before the end of 2022. Governor Abiodun presented budget of continued development and prosperity, consisting of 270.41 billion naira for capital projects, while 201.84 billion naira as recurrent expenditure. Ogun State House of Assembly passed the bill as presented by the Committee on Finance and Appropriation, led by its chairman, Olakunle Sobukonla, who also moved the motion for its adoption, seconded by his deputy, Ganiu Oyedeji, and subsequently supported by the whole House through a unanimous voice note. The recurrent expenditures of 22 MDAs were reviewed, while the capital expenses of 4 others were also adjusted. Thus, the adjustment led to a reduction in the proposed capital expenditure contained in the budget from the initial over 270 billion naira to over 269 billion naira, resulting in the 805.3 million naira differences, while the recurrent expenditure was increased from 201.89 billion naira to 202.644 billion naira, giving an increment of 805.3 million naira. We go on a short break. We'll be right back. MLC TV wish to felicitate with our amiable brother, leader, the youngest chief of staff to the governor of Kogi State, pharmacist Abdul Karim Mohammed Jamiu Asuku, on your birthday celebration today, 2nd January 2023. On this auspicious day of your birth, we join all well-wishers in thanking the Almighty God for His continued guidance, abiding grace, and protection over you. As you add another year to your age, we pray that the mercies of God will be with you to keep you for excellent services for the people of Kogi State and Nigerians as a whole. Congratulations, sir. Staff and management, MLC TV. Welcome back. On politics, the all-female appointees of Kogi Central has held a maiden edition of her town hall interactive meeting with All Progressives Congress APC members in Okene Hall in Inike, Okene local government area of Kogi State. The special advisor to the governor on women affairs and coordinator of the program, Asma Ogogo, urged Nigerian women to get their PVC and vote for all candidates of the All Progressives Congress, both at the national and the state levels. Our reporter has more.
Kogi Central female appointees in their hundreds have commended the state governor Yahya Bello for positioning women to man-sensitive quarters in the state. They said it is the first of its kind that women are made local government councils, vice chairpersons, councillors, ward leaders, and many more. The special advisor to the governor on women's affairs, Asma Ogogo, the managing director of Kogi State Enterprise Development Agency, KEDA, the Director General Pension Commission, Mariam Abedo, and other top women appointees took turns to commend the governor, also called on the Nigerian women to make sure they collect their PVC and vote in the coming elections, saying it is the power to make the good work of the APC to continue.
We are standing with the candidate Our Excellency has chosen, the men, and not only them, I think we still have some few candidates. They might not be from Central, but from other parts of KOGI. The Excellency has given that opportunity to lead the state, both of National Assembly and otherwise. So we are not ending it here. This is a strong team that wants to maintain so that moving forward, we can bring out a competent women that can represent our women.
APC women leaders and Okene local government vice chairperson, Bilikisu Aliu, also commended the present administration. While they warned against hate speech and fake news against their party's candidates, they said no other party does it better in terms of the provision of infrastructural development, people's welfare, and security of life and property across the state.
Our assignment as women is very simple. We know His Excellency and Haji Yahaya Adoza Bello has done so much for women. As a matter of fact, we have never had it this good. My advice to them is that they should make sure they all have their PVC. If you have not taken your own, please go and collect it and come out en masse and vote for all APC candidates from head to bottom.
If you want good thing to come to you, you have to volunteer yourself to be the good ambassador. As women in politics and as women electorates, I will advise them to already, first thing is to have their PVC, then the next is to exercise their franchise, which is their civic right. It is enough for you to vote for who you want. We are not going to tell you that vote for so-so person, but already you know who to vote for. And when you are going about it, please, you don't need to quarrel, you don't need to fight. And one major thing that you shouldn't sell your vote. Because when you sell your vote now, that means you have sold your destiny for another 4 years. So the best thing is for you to vote for credible candidates, which we are sure that APC, they already have the credible candidates.
This is not the time to fight. This is the time to go for your PVC. Talk to your neighbor, walk door to door, campaign. Then we've been visiting people at home. Then we are calling meetings in our various local governments. Like we know how they suffer before anything, because before, after election, nobody think of you, nobody care about you. But that will not happen this time because of the opportunity given to the women. If you check, election is for women. I know the men are there, but the women will wait till night to guide and safeguard their votes.
The women passed their votes of confidence on all APC state candidates and the presidential candidate, Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Khadijat Mohammed, reporting for MLC TV.
On the foreign scene, Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva has been sworn in as the new president of Brazil, the third time he has held the country's highest office. The veteran left-wing politician, known widely as Lula, also led the country between 2003 and 2010 and defeated Jair Bolsonaro in October's poll. In his first speech, Lula vowed to rebuild a country in terrible ruins. He decried the policies of his predecessor, who flew to the US to avoid the handover ceremony. A sea of Lula supporters gathered in front of Congress, decked out in the red color of his Workers' Party, to see their leader sworn in and also celebrate with him. More than 60 artists, including samba legend Martinho da Vila, were booked to perform on 2 giant stages, decorated in the national flag, as part of a musical festival dubbed Lollapalooza. Lula and incoming Vice President Geraldo Alckmin paraded through the city on an open-top convertible before proceeding to the Congress building, where the swearing-in occurred at the start of the formal inauguration ceremony. The men have spent the past days selecting their cabinet and appointing supporters to the key state-owned businesses. Shortly after being sworn in, Lula sought to instill a sense of hope in the people of Brazil and promised to rebuild the nation and make a Brazil of all for all. Tens of thousands of people are expected to pay their respect to the former Pope Emeritus Benedict XVI when his lying in state begins at the Vatican. He died on the New Year's Eve at the age of 95, almost a decade after he stood down because of ill health. Pope Francis will preside over the Thursday's funeral, the first time that a pope will be buried by his successor. The Vatican says the service will be simple, solemn, and sober. Benedict XVI became the first pope to resign in 600 years in 2013, citing ailing health. His body will be displayed for 3 days in an open casket at the St. Peter's Basilica, with people allowed to pay their respects until 7 p.m. each evening. The funeral will take place in St. Peter's Square before the Pope Emeritus is laid to rest in the tomb beneath the basilica. Arrangements for the service are not yet clear, as many of the traditions associated with the death of a serving pope are not required, most notably the election of a successor. Benedict asked that the funeral be marked by simplicity, Vatican spokesman Matteo Bruni told journalists. And on sports, let's join Jonah Malik for the update.
And on sports update, Paris Saint-Germain lost for the first time since March as they were beaten by informed Lens in Ligue 1. Second place Lens has lost only one game in 17 league matches this season and are now just 4 points behind league leaders. Nottingham Forest comeback point against Chelsea in the Premier League is a step in the right direction, says midfielder Ryan Yates. Right back Serge Aurier showed terrific composure to cancel out Raheem Sterling's goal with a fine equalizer. It is the first point Steve Cooper's side have taken after going behind this season and extend their unbeaten home run to 6 games in all competitions. Douglas Luiz's cute chip over Hugo Lloris at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium on New Year Day condemns the host to a 25-year low. That goal meant Tottenham has conceded at least twice in 7 consecutive league matches for the first time since November 1988. It is a scarcely believable start for a side with Premier League title ambition, or at least finishing in the top 4. In 1988-89, the season in which they had such run, Spurs finished in 6th place. On the evidence of their 2-0 defeat to Aston Villa on Sunday, they cannot expect to aim for better come May. Still on sports, former 2-time heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua has revealed that he would like to go into acting once he's done with boxing. The British Nigerian revealed this in an interview with the American International Monthly Men's magazine, GQ. According to Joshua, boxing has opened a lot of doors for him, especially after winning the gold medal in the super heavyweight category at the 2021 Olympics in London. The 33-year-old Anthony Joshua explained his love for acting in the United States of America. He started off by revealing that boxing has helped his English and taken him out of troubling situations. He said he had to go and do certain things outside his comfort zone. Joshua added that boxing has already prepared him for a life outside the ring with his ambition to become an actor. On the acting roles he would be interested in, he explained, "I wouldn't limit myself, but it will probably be more romantic. I don't know how much success I have in the film industry because I don't know how good my American accent is." The former unified heavyweight champion ruled out the opinion to join the Ultimate Fighting Champions in the future, which features mixed martial artists of Nigerian descent, Kamaru Usman and Israel Adesanya. They added, "I wouldn't get my ass kicked. All credit to them guys, but it's not my profession." Joshua is expected to return to the ring in 2023 with Dillian White and Otto Williams listed as possible opponents. And that's sports update on MLC TV News. I am Malik Jonah reporting. Back to Akasta for more stories.
Thank you, Jonah. And on entertainment, let's join Matthias Ayodeji Peter.
On our foreign entertainment news, Anita Pointer, an American singer, songwriter, and founding member of the vocal group of Pointer Sisters, has passed on at 74 after a battle with cancer. The Grammy-winning singer died on Saturday, New Year's Eve, at her home in Los Angeles, United States, where she was surrounded by family. Pointer's family, in a statement on Instagram, announced that Anita Pointer of the Pointer Sisters died after a heroic battle with cancer. While they are deeply saddened by her death, they are comforted in knowing she is now with her sisters, June and Bonnie, and her daughter, Jada. Anita was one of the founding members of the R&B group The Pointer Sisters, who delighted fans all over the world with hits, including I'm So Excited, Jump and Fire. Along with sisters Ruth and June, the group from Oakland, California released its first album in 1973 before winning 3 Grammy Awards. Crossing over to Africa, popular Nigerian singer Abolore Adigbola Akonde, popularly known as Nice, and his wife Sukomi have celebrated their 3rd marriage anniversary. Nice took to his Instagram page on Thursday to share stunning pictures of himself and his wife, as he revealed that they have been friends for over a decade. He wrote, 12 years of friendship, 3 years married, forever to go. In another post, the singer described his relationship as 2 imperfect pieces that fit perfectly together. The duo got married in December 2019, 5 years after having a daughter together. Nice's relationship with Sukomi went sour after they had their daughter in 2014, but they reconciled in 2019 and came back together. And that is all on entertainment news today. My name is Matthias Ayodeji Peter, reporting for MLC TV. Back to our caster for more stories.
The former Osun State Commissioner for Environment and Sanitation, Idowu Korede, is dead. According to a source, Mr. Korede had suffered from an undisclosed illness for some time, and he died on Saturday, few hours before the New Year in Lagos. The late politician hailed from Ilesha East local government area of Osun State and served as the commissioner during the 2nd term of former governor and current Minister of Interior, Rauf Aregbesola. Korede previously served as the chairman of Ilesha East local government area. He was a prominent member of the Osun Progressives, TOP, and APC stalwart. Korede's transition was confirmed by Timothy Owoye, Speaker of the State House of Assembly and an APC member. Owoye expressed his condolence to the deceased family, the people of Ilesha, and APC members in the state. The speaker, in a statement by his media aide, Kunle Alabi, described the news of Korede's death as a big blow to the progressive family in the state. And that's the size of our today's package. Join us tomorrow at this same hour to watch our news as we give you updates on happenings within and across the globe. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Malachite TV. Like and follow our Facebook page, MLC TV, Instagram, MLC TV 2021, Twitter at MLC TV1. For your event coverage, information, contribution, advert and sponsorship, please call any of our numbers displayed on your screen. Join us Friday and Saturday to watch our special programs. It's Malachite TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone. I am Joshua Adenoy. Please continue to be a brother's keeper to build a united and peaceful society together. Good day, and thanks for watching.